So here we are at the beach for the kayak fishing stuff surf launch seminar. This is Shipwreck talking, annoying you, and that's me in the water. I'm going to be giving you a play-by-play of what I'm doing. Beginning here, it's going to take a little while for me to get ready to get into the water. Patience is a very important thing for one to have when they're doing a surf launch. As you notice, we've got some fairly significant sets coming in. I want you to notice we also have a littoral drift, which is actually a sideways current. It's pushing the boat from right to left. So you notice I'm standing on the other side of the boat. I'm not standing on the left side, I'm standing on the right side so that when the boat hits the waves, it doesn't swing around and hit me. Also notice, I'm saying no right now to people telling me that they want me to go, how I pick the nose of the boat up as a wave hits. I don't leave the boat in the water. The nose has to be up. Once the nose is up, the rest of the boat will tail around quite nicely and be able to withstand any sort of pressure from the waves. So again, you'll see me lift it up and the boat swings right in beside. But notice how I am not getting between the beach and the boat. I'm staying on the other side of it. In case anything comes, you do not want a boat to hit you. Also notice the tow rope on the side of the boat, which is important for when we're doing our landing. So again, I'm waiting, and let me tell you something. You take your time and you wait, because you don't want to dump. There was a lifeguard whistle there that I just looked over to and checked out, and that was a whistle for a friend of ours who was looking for all of his equipment after he had dumped coming back in. So it's serious business. But you can see some of these waves here are looking a little bit better. You can see me again. Now I throw the boat forward and I hop in. I immediately do not care about my seating. I start paddling. It doesn't have to look pretty, but it has to be quick. Notice I do not drop the rudder either. I am in and I am paddling. That's the only thing I am worried about. I'm even going a little sideways here. I don't care. I correct with as many strokes as it takes because you got to get outside of that wave energy zone. And now you'll see as I start to sort of crest it, I'm taking a look to my left and right and making sure I'm clear. And now you'll see me probably get a little bit more relaxed here. I'll set myself in my boat correctly. There, I'll drop the Hobie rudder right there. I'll lock it in. I'll adjust my rudder right there. And now I'll paddle out the rest of the way. And that is basically how you can get out of pretty much any kind of surf launch. You take your time, you pick your spots, and you don't let that wave energy crash back into you as you're trying to get out. Waves will come in sets. So, now, alright, so now as we've looked at here, getting out is actually not that difficult. That's the bad news. Coming in is always the biggest problem. Sometimes after 5 hours of fishing and you're out there for a long time, getting all your equipment stowed and your rods put away and line all taken care of, it's really not an option. You're tired, it's dark, it's windy, it's cold. You got to get back in and you want to get back in without getting whacked. So basically, this is a way to get back in, coming in backwards and not using the waves' energies against you. Even some of the best kayakers that we have here today had some pretty serious dumps when they were goofing around. One of them even broke their boat, and one of them lost all their gear, up to well over $1,000, and they really weren't ready to. So what we like to do is I like to come in backwards, and instead of having the waves energy pick me up and carry me and have my paddling skills and, let's face it, not just a little bit of luck, get me back to the beach in one piece and not pearl in, I choose instead to sort of control the waves energy. And what I do is I come in backwards. First thing I do is lift the rudder up, which I did a little while back. And then I turn around and I face into the waves. And this can be pretty scary the first couple times. But once you do it, it's child's play, and you'll see me start to actually goof around here in the surf. But when you come in backwards, you back paddle, back paddle, back paddle. and you wait. And when you see a wave, even a little one like the one breaking right there, if you're in a kayak even 6 feet from the shore, that could pearl you in a second. I think TJ lost all his stuff, I don't know, 15 feet from the beach. We'll show you that in the blooper reels. Here comes another decent wave. You know what? You see it. What do? You paddle into it just a little bit, and look, that's just it holds your position, and you just take your sweet time. Take your sweet time. Please notice the tow leash on the front of my boat. It's exactly right next to my hand, my right hand. Because what you want to do when you get your turn to get out of the boat, you want to be able to grab that instantly. So, taking a look now. This is a pretty decent wave right here. I'm going to kind of let it pick me up and use its energy. I give it 1 or 2 paddles, give a couple paddles. Look how quick I sort of controlled my speed. I hop over, watch me grab the tow rope. Now this is where you still have to act quick. You can lose all your stuff for good right here. I throw the boat. Remember, again, picking up the nose. It slims right in. Take your time. Take your time. Wait. Be patient. Again, throw your tow rope. Never get between the beach and the boat. Swing it around. And the rest is history. We hope you come join us next week. We're going to have a good time down at Spring Lake. It's free. We'll see you there.